Greetings, all you maniacs out there, specifically board game maniacs. In this video, I just wanted to show you what I've been doing behind the scenes while I've been, not putting videos out, and everybody knows why, but this kind of been helping me with my sanity to keep sane and keep my mind processing how to build things and that. So this may turn into a new series onto the channel. Let me know in your thoughts below on that. Maybe it'll be called like On the Bench or what I'm working on. Give me some ideas where, I take some time out of like playing board games or painting and show you like personal projects I'm working on, such as like building terrain such as this. So that's what we're going to go today, just take a look at this and see what I've been up to. I'm not going to go in like specific detail, but if you want to see in the future a video where it goes in detail about how I built this, because when I've been building this, I haven't been recording, but I've been taking some photos of all the progression, and I can certainly throw in some audio over top of it to explain the process and everything. If you're interested in it, just comment below and let me know. And if there's enough people wanting to see that board game, or that video, I should say, then I'll be more than happy to make it and put it out there for one of the boards builds or whatever. So yeah, let me know if you're interested in this to be like a new series of that. But now we're going to just take a little closer look at what I did to this building. Let's just start on this side here. It's not the front, it's not the back. Maybe it is the back, I don't know, one of the sides. But in any case, this building, I'm building it in a succession of an entire game board terrain system that I want to build for my own personal games, and obviously for on the channel and so forth. But anyhow, this is one of the side ones that I've been doing, and it is using various techniques as well as various materials. And a lot of this inspiration came from all the YouTuber terrain builders, like just watching videos and how they build it and everything. I just got so inspired, like Wylock's Armory. Look it up on YouTube. Awesome builder. Like there's so many other ones out there too. So Eric's Hobby Workshop, another incredible one. Again, there's so many to list that, the video would be way too long for me to list everyone that inspire me. But anyhow, I just want to show you what this looks like, and their inspiration has helped me create this. So let's look at a little closer here. So this is kind of built in like maybe 32mm scale, I'd say about that. So like multiple games, Marvel Crisis Protocol, I could play like Fallout with this, I could play Bolt Action. There's so many different games to play with this. Judge Dredd too as well, which is going to be coming on the channel in the future. But anyhow, you can see there's a can here, and then I just did some 3D printing, and I got some like multiple different materials. This is kind of like a main pipe or some thing leading into the building for, I don't even know what this manufacturing room is going to be. That's what I want everybody to do, is I want everybody to help me build this. Give me options of, hey, this looks cool, maybe you should add this, maybe you should do this with it, or even like what kind of building this is. It's just, the possibilities are endless. But in either case, you can see I have some more 3D printed panels here. And it's like some wire, it got a lot of damage, because the building, as you can see, has been completely destroyed for some reason or other. It's got a very large footprint, I should say, so I wanted to try to reduce how big it is when I'm storing it, because I'm having a lot of storing problems with stuff I build. And Shelly is like, you're not taking this stuff upstairs, but yet I'm in my new studio, which is on the top floor, upstairs. Yeah, anyhow, so going on, chicken wire and so forth too as well. This here is a fire escape, but again, I wanted to reduce the footprint, but I never thought of this until after I started building it a little bit. And this always happens to me. I'm like, oh, after it's great ideas, and then it's far too far ahead into the project to cut it and replace it and everything. So this here is a permanent fixture you can see here. Same with all this here embellishments. Now, this fire escape, it is not finished. I'm going to actually put on like a ladder leading down here, obviously, and then another ladder. Maybe something here, I don't know yet, but I want your input, the idea, and what you think I should add to this fire escape. Also, there's going to be a ladder from the roof, because there is going to be a roof onto this. We'll get into this further on down the road in this video. But anyhow, I wanted to make this fire escape removable, and the reason why is, again, because the footprint is fairly large as it is. So all I did was, you can see, there's magnets onto it, and I magnetize this too as well. So when I'm storing it, or if I don't want to use the fire escape in this scenario or what have you, I just stick it back on. You can't snap it in place. That's the magnets. Pretty cool. Grainy mesh grating. I don't know what you call that. Grainy squares. It's stuff for cross stitching, whatever. I use that for the outside. Anyhow, let's look at another side of the building, shall we? Here's another side of the building, and you can see it's like a big cargo thing where you're going to be able to do a lot of shipment stuff. And I have a little walkway here. Again, this was permanent before I started thinking, oh, magnets is a good idea. But anyhow, you can see here, and then some other kind of treatment. You can see that the concrete's been damaged, and there's wire sticking through and so forth. You got like a main drain going down here. Nothing too spectacular onto this. This here is actually from an airbrush paint container. And this here is just a 3D printed thing from somebody gave me a long time ago. Again, some more diabetic. It's not a syringe. It's off of Shelley's pump, her robotic pancreatic pump or what, I don't know. But anyhow, but that's an insulin pump. That's what it is. And you can see more chicken wire, blah, blah, blah. So anyhow, that's another shot. Let's go on to the next one. This is going to be the main entrance. And again, this building looks like it's got the crap beat out of it. And when, unfortunately, I noticed that my light for the front of where the big trucks pull up has broken off. But it's just a thimble, and it just glues on like that. But that's going to be the light. It just fell off, unfortunately. Anyhow, you can see there's the cardboard. This was an interesting technique, and I can't remember. I think it was Eric's Hobby Workshop that I learned about this. It's kind of in dark. You can't really see here, but I magnetized this like that. They tried to, whoever it is, they broke into the door, or if you don't want a door on at all, you can take it off completely. So again, you can see just like some magnets. I didn't paint any of this, obviously, and it's treated with PVA. It's corrugated cardboard, and it's got some toothpicks or what have you, and the magnets are just underneath here, and you just go and you can stick it back in place like that. It's pretty cool. And again, this is got to be fixed with that. But you can see there's little tiny wires running around, and there's a raven that I printed off for a brooch to make one of Shelley's friends that she wanted me to do. So I printed that off, and I printed off a couple of them, and that was in my bits box. So I figured I might as well put it on the building, something to do. And you can see here the main entrance now for this here, made of dollar store foam board. I think that's what it is. But the door, sorry about the lighting for right here. I should adjust my camera for this, but I just wanted to get this video done because. Anyhow, so this door is magnetized too as well, so you can take it off and put it to the side. You can put that into some kind of mechanic, into a mechanism in the game that they have to roll to pick the lock or what have you, like in Fallout, because there's like a little keypad entry door right here. And on top of that, again, to try to reduce the footprint, the steers are magnetic too as well to come off, and there's just bolts on that and magnets on that. Let's go to the next side of the building. Hope you're enjoying this battle report. Just remember, if you want to become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs, head over to patreon.com/BoardGameManiacs to become an official sponsor, select one of the tiers, and get benefits that normal subscribers do not get. Check it out. Links in the description. Just shooting at a different angle so the lights are getting at it more. I don't feel like setting up lights right now, so I'm just using my above light, which is super blowing out the camera up there, which you can't see. But anyhow, with this side of the building, this is kind of like the power part, possibly. So again, longer windows, a lot of well, not a lot, but some damage to the wall that I did, and a big tank, 3D printed, a ladder, and a platform here, as well as like a little station, a monitor, excuse me, hiccups again, monitoring station. And I use these insulin pump things again for some kind of electricity thing. I don't know yet. And to keep the, this is going to be connected, by the way. It's just not connected yet. To keep the footprint down, again, this is also magnetized, so you can have it in or off, whatever you want. And I did I did the work, so if you're playing with it off, you can, it looks like it's just a little damaged. And I made like some kind of access panel here too as well. So this opens up, and there's no magnets, there are only magnets onto the one side, so I just flip it around and do it that way. And you can see piping that is inside that can be accessed to, you know, maintain it or what have you. I like this really cool, like using space that don't exist because it's in part of the foam. You cut it out, so you're using more negative space to create a positive image. That's it's. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. So anyhow, that is it for this side, and let's go on to the interior of the building, because I did a lot of work in there too as well. So let's do that next. With the interior of this building, you can see again, I wanted it so it's been attacked. This building's been around maybe for a long time, maybe for a short time, I don't know. But you can see I create walkways along here so that you can have like a different level of playing if you want to as well. So again, this walkway kind of goes over the entire perimeter except for right here where I built a destroyed, well, where I'm building a destroyed elevator shaft. The elevator shaft, all I did with this here, again, it's still work in progress. This is going to be the shaft. It's just some cardboard cutouts going to be glued in, and I can't remember where I got this at. Maybe part of the Fallout set that I got, that a friend of mine gave me. I can't remember, but anyhow, this is going to be going to show like it's destroyed. This is going to be covered up. Obviously, you're not going to be able to see it, and it's going to be able. And there's 2 more levels that is going to be onto this. I'm just kind of talking and rambling and everything. Sorry about that, everybody. But you can see there's going to be a floor that sits on these I-beams here. And then there's going to be another floor that sits on top because there's I-beams. And this floor is going to be destroyed. This one not, but this one is going to be like half destroyed. That will be covering over more of this building. And because if it's going to be destroyed, I need your ideas to what I can populate onto each of the floors. So the first floor, I think this is the cardboard here. That'll just give you an idea here on what I'm thinking, so that, because in the past when I've asked people for help, everybody's been like so incredible helpful, and I love it, and you're so creative. So it's going to fit like this, but obviously it's going to go all the way back. This is going to be cut out, and then you got your roof, which is going to be sitting on top, like so. And it's going to be magnetized so you can have levels of play for whatever game you want. And it's going to have buildings, some here, and this is going to be kind of like maybe a part of right here is built, but it's destroyed. I don't know yet. I need some ideas, so please help me here in what you think for the design. Or was this the second floor? Can't remember. But in either case, I can't wait to finish this. And you're probably thinking, well, why don't you finish it then? And again, there's days that I'm 100% in and I want to do it, and I start to do it, and I'm not in anymore. And there's days that I'm 100% in and this happens. And that's the days that I want to keep going on, is when I get these kind of inspiring. And on top of this, there's going to be some kind of refinery that I'm building that's going to be next to it for the whole gaming table. There is a no man's land in the gaming table, and there's also a very large trench system that is going to be put in place. I got the trench system built. It's not painted, but I got it all roughed out. Everything is glued in place and so forth. And if you want to see maybe a video onto the trench system, just the progress of it and so forth, by all means, comment below and let me know. And that'll be another video. Maybe this will turn into a series onto stuff that I am building. Let me know your thoughts about it. And also let me know if you think it's a good idea to do, your ideas about this building, because I'm kind of in like a building block right now. I'm not so inspired, and I know your ideas will definitely be giving me ideas. So we will see you on the flip side. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to keep up to date with Board Game Maniacs, click on the like and subscribe button to be notified when more videos come available. If you want to become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs, go to patreon.com/BoardGameManiacs. Or you can go to streamlabs.com/BoardGameManiacs1. That's right, and you can donate to help keep the lights on, keep food in our bellies, and play more games. We'll purchase more games, more equipment to make Board Game Maniacs evolve and get bigger and larger because of you, the viewers. I thank you from the bottom of my toes to the top of my head for all of your support. And until next time, Board Game Maniacs, be a maniac.